Hello there, welcome to my bench. Hugh here. Another tutorial for you today. This time I'm going to tie another classic wet fly, the light cahill wet. It's a very good wet fly to use. If you see any light colored mayflies on the water, it doesn't hurt to tie this one on and give it a try. So we'll get this guy out of the vise, fresh hook in, and get started for you. For the hook I'm using a mustad 3399 standard wet fly hook, size 12. We'll put him in the vise here, lock him down. Okay, there's where I want him. There we go. And for the thread I'm using a light tan color UTC 70 denier. So we'll start our thread one hook eye length behind the eye. We're going to wrap back to just above the barb here, like so. Snip off our excess. Okay. Now, for our tail, wood duck flank fibers. So we're going to tie our tail in. We want our tail to be approximately hook shank length. So we'll measure that up, and then we'll switch hands here. Tie that in with a pinch loop, just like so. Come up, back down. There we go. There's our tail. And we're going to wrap back on that to bring it back just above the barb here. Just like so. Then move forward. There we go. Now we'll snip off our excess, just where we want our body to be. There we go. Wrap that down good. Then come back to in front of your tail. Once again. And we're ready to start our dubbing. Now for the dubbing I'm using a cream cahill color. It's an Antron dubbing, fine dubbing. So we'll get a little wax on the thread here. Start our dubbing noodle. We want taper on this guy, so we'll start small and then build it up as we go. Get a little taper on the body. Get that on here. It's another wet fly. Is not hard to tie, but it's very effective. So just dubbing on our noodle here. There we go. Our skinny at the front. Okay. Or at the rear, I mean. Okay, let's make our first wrap right in front of the tail here. Just like so. And we're going to start dubbing our body up, taper as we go. We'll get that nice taper on our body here. Just like so. There we go. There's our body. You see we have a nice slight little taper there. So next I'm going to throw in a little half hitch here. Like so. Throw that in. Okay. Now we're going to attach our hackle, which is cream color hen hackle, soft hen hackle. I'm going to tie that in by the tip here. Stroke them fibers back and expose the tip. And we'll tie that in right up behind the eye. A couple wraps, and we're going to fold him back. A couple more wraps, and then we're going to reach in. You can snip him off or just reach in and give him a little tug, and he should pull right off for you. Then I'm going to hold that hackle up, make one wrap behind, like so. Then I'm going to advance my thread forward to just behind the eye. Okay, now we're ready to wrap our hackle, so we'll grab onto this guy with our hackle pliers, onto the stem here. We're going to hold him straight up, and we want to stroke those fibers back so we get them all laying back nice as we wrap. So we'll take one wrap here. Oops, hackle pliers slipped. Just grab back onto them, onto your stem here. You gotta go easy with these hen hackles. They're quite delicate, these guys. So let's take your time and go easy. There's one wrap. There's two. And looks like we'll get one more right there. Okay. Now come in and tie off your hackle stem. A couple wraps behind. Then come in front, and then we're going to wrap back and lock that in good. And we're going to snip off the excess here. Just bring your scissors in and snip that off. Just like so. Okay, now we're going to take our hackles and stroke those back and pull them down and back at the same time. I'm going to make wraps back to where I want to attach my wing, which is right there. Okay, now we'll snip that. I got a little errant fiber there I want to snip out. There we go. Oh, I didn't get him. Okay, now we're ready for our wing. Now I got another piece of, or some more wood duck flank fibers here for the wing. I'm going to stroke those together, bring them together to form my wing, just like so. I'm going to place those on top, and I like those to come back about halfway on the tail, so we'll measure those in, hold them in front. We're going to do a pinch loop, come down and pull up and come down again, right back and then forward. That should place those right on top of the hook for you, like so. There we go. So there's our wing. Now we're going to come in with our scissors, hold that up, snip that on an angle, just like so. Snip that stem out. There we go. Okay. So now all we got left to do is form a head here, but before I do that, I'm going to put a little drop of head cement on those thread wraps there and the wing butt fibers, just to make it a little more durable. Let that soak in good. Okay. Okay, next we're going to build our head here. Just start making wraps. Let's spin my bobbin up here. Okay, there we go. Just wrap back a little more and forward, just like so. I'm going to form a nice neat little head here. That looks good. Okay, now we're going to make a 4 to 5 turn whip finish. Like so. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Come down. Your whip finish. Snug that down. Come in and snip off your thread. Just like so. There we go. Little fiber there. I want to snip out there. There we go. Ah, come on now. Okay, there we go. So there's another light cahill wet flat, size 12. So I hope you liked this tutorial once again. And if you did, please hit the subscribe button and you'll be able to see more of my videos. I really enjoy doing these, so I hope you enjoy watching them. And of course I want to thank you very much for watching, as always. And until next time, this is Hugh signing out. We'll see you again soon, folks. So long.